Here's a Dungeon Master tip for your next session. The old broken down wagon on the side of the road is a classic trope, a hook that nearly every adventurer has encountered at some point. In their career, they see the splintered wood, the shattered wheel, and the scattered crates, and their minds immediately jump to conclusions. Bandits, a merchant in distress, or maybe just an unfortunate accident. They approach with a mix of caution and opportunism, ready to play the hero or snag some easy loot. But this time, the story they've told themselves is completely wrong. This isn't just another roadside ambush. This is something far more sinister. A trap designed not just to surprise your players. It is a trick that preys on their experience and twists their expectations into a knot of pure, unadulterated terror. Because that wagon isn't a wagon at all. The splintered planks of wood begin to shift and writhe, not from the wind, but with a horrifying, unnatural life of their own. The entire structure groans, the wood warping and coalescing into a grotesque, singular form. The axles twist into powerful limbs, the main chassis becomes a gaping. You're not looking at a vehicle. You're looking at a colossal mimicore, as some scholars call this particularly massive variant. Amy Mato, it has been lying in wait, perfectly still. A patient predator mimicking the perfect bait. It doesn't need to hunt. It knows that greed and curiosity will bring the meal right to its doorstep. The moment your players lay a hand on its cargo, the trap is sprung, and the very ground they stand on becomes the gullet of an ancient monster. But the colossal mimic is not working alone. A successful ambush requires layers, a symphony of deadly surprises that ensures the prey has no easy escape, just as the party reels from the shock of the wagon transforming into a hulking monstrosity. A volley of arrows rains down from the canopy above, hiding in the dense, leafy branches of the surrounding trees are squads of goblin archers. These aren't your typical bumbling, frontline goblins. They are disciplined archers, patient and cunning. They know their role perfectly. Their job isn't necessarily to kill the adventurers outright, though they will certainly try, but to sow chaos and confusion. They will pepper the battlefield with arrows, forcing the party to split their attention, to choose between the colossal, immediate threat in front of them and the persistent, stinging menace from above. The goblins will target spellcasters to break their concentration, pin down nimble rogues trying to flank, and harass heavily armored fighters, turning a straightforward monster fight into a desperate, three-dimensional struggle for survival. The encounter is no longer just a fight, it's a meat grinder, a perfectly orchestrated ambush where every element of the environment is a potential enemy. If you want to run this exact scenario in your game tonight, you can. Get the fully animated battle map for the Bait Wagon by clicking the link in the bio or description.